with liberty and justice for all.
We did not receive a copy of the minutes.
You sit there.
I don't want to get in the way of the camera.
Oh, no, you're fine.
We'll put you on there. Minutes on an email. Get my good side. Uh-oh, they're on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
She sent the minutes last week.
They got sent
Okay, we need the approval of the previous minutes. Somebody
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Citizens report, any citizen will address this council at this time? At Larry's?
I was wondering about the dumpster there on River Road. Anything been done about that?
I've not heard Larry.
I can't hear you.
I said, I've not heard Larry. All I know is that PDS said they couldn't do anything to it. They notified the state of Kentucky, the DOT, and it's in the hands of DOT.
Would you like to send them a letter because they're running a business out of that dumpster?
Who's that? PDS, you mean?
No, the property management company that owns that property.
I don't know what we could do about that. I mean,
It's
PDS.
the name of the company is.
Mike, I'm sorry to interrupt, but did you turn the recorder
Yeah,
on?
okay.
Apologize.
Sorry.
You can check with Kenton County to see if they got an occupational license down there.
Have they got?
You said they're not down there though, Larry, right? They just use the dumpster?
Yeah, they got property all around, and their main office is up in Crescent Springs. That little plaza there where Penn Station and all that's right there in that area. Yeah, it's called Safeco Property Management. Because somebody's gonna get hurt down there. You gotta stick your nose in your car out in the intersection before you can see if anybody's coming.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told them, Larry, but even the police, when the police were down there, said they can't do it because it's on the state right of way. They have no authority on that issue, you know, so. I mean,
If somebody has a wreck, they can file suit against the state of Kentucky for that.
There you go, yeah. I mean,
And it's gonna-
every time we dealt with the state, it takes forever to get anything done. I mean, there's no quick means that I know of, unless anybody knows a quick way to get something done from the state. You know, I have no other option.
What about the city happens to send them a letter?
Well, I guess we could. I don't think that would be much doing. If the PDS can't do nothing with them, they're the ones that are.
Well, PBS says it's on the state highway right away.
Yes.
They don't have no jurisdiction.
But they notify.
But they're in the city of Bromley, so the city should have something to say about them.
What if Kim sends a letter to the state, to KYTC, District 6?
I just wrote that down. If somebody can give me the details, maybe after the meeting, where it
Okay,
is.
yeah, the address, yeah, of where the dumpster is, you know?
You know what the address is?
No, does anybody?
Larry, you
I'm
know?
sorry?
What's the address down there?
Wait a minute, see if I wrote it down.
Where is it on?
Yeah. PDS has been down there, they got information on it. The police have been down there, they got information on it.
It's 2335 Buttermilk Crossing, Crescent Springs, Kentucky. Yeah. And they got a suit, or what do you call it?
Sweet.
What is it? Sweet. Yeah, 159.
What's the address of the property down there on
Yeah.
River Road?
Where it's setting at.
Say that again?
What is the address of the property?
404.
404
River Road?
Yeah.
River Road.
And who did you say owns that, Larry?
Safe Code Property Management.
You got in trouble with PDS. It's got some information on it too. Okay, any other citizen want to address this council? Okay, PDS report, Gail.
I don't really have anything for this month. The only question I have, what's the status of the MAC property? With the
I need to file an amended complaint back because they keep filing liens. Every time I catch up, they file another lien. So so I need to file an amended complaint to do these additional limits.
I thought, did you send them a letter?
Who?
Max?
Not recently.
Who am I getting mixed up with? You didn't send them?
Here,
Oh, 240, okay, okay.
Gail, we did get an email from PDS about 305 Main. You got that, didn't you?
I didn't get a copy of that. Oh, yeah, I did, yeah, I did. Verify me.
You want to tell them what board stands at that right now?
Okay. 305 Main has been issued a repair or destroy, tear down
Demo.
order. If they don't comply by October 31st, then it goes to demolition.
Yes, correct. All bids have to be in by that date also, Gail. They told me if the bids are not in, it's going to be demolished.
Okay,
So,
Can you forward me a copy of that, or can
Yeah.
you?
yeah.
that was the agreement made between PDS and the owner. Correct, Gail?
That is correct. Rob and Wyatt and have been working with Roseberry to try to get this resolved, and this is where they ended up, that it's either repair or demo. And if it's being repaired, it has to be, it will be inspected on a continuous basis to make sure it's brought up to code.
That's a good deal. Fine.
I'm sorry.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Was that it? Okay.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Okay. Police committee? We got anybody here from the police? No? Okay, what they got, they sent me, you all got a copy of this, that they, only gave out 2 reports. There were no major incidents in the city. They had calls, 85 calls for service. Vacation checks, 32. Fire assist, 6. Parking complaints, 2. Traffic stops, 6. And other calls for service, 39. Okay. Fire department, Mike.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody. You have a copy of my report. We had 11 runs last month in the city of Bromley, 82 for the year. Didn't have any fire responses with 11 EMS runs, and bringing the total for EMS runs at 65. We were on the river doing Riverfest, and then this week is fire prevention month. So try to protect smoke detectors, change batteries. We are able to come and help you as long as you're a property owner, your rental, that's going to be the rental property owner's responsibility. We were busy during the storm that we had on the 27th. There was actually no room around for that, for luckily. There's no power outages for you. People. And then we're working on our inspections. Trying to finish up them for the year and get ready to start next year. Any questions or concerns?
Just let me know when you leave the city building, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'll get your address. All
I
right.
appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Anybody got any questions for Mike? All committee. Ryan is not here, so we don't have a report for her.
We do have a question on the
Yeah.
hall committee. When we redid the council chambers,
Yeah.
was there any additional, like, internet or work done by Cincinnati Bell or Alta Fiber?
Yeah, all they did was run Cat 6 from the front to that TV.
Okay.
It's not tied in yet, but
Okay.
that's what it did.
Do you know how expensive that was by any chance?
Under 500, around 500.
Under 500? Okay. Right.
Okay. Road and light day.
Road and light. I was informed by Kenton County Public Works that the contractor doing the stop bars and crosswalks, they will not put crosswalks in unless it's a handicap accessible entrance to the sidewalk with the rubber matting. So, there's a chance, I'm working with them right now, we may end up putting maybe L-shaped crosswalks in where they can get across this street and get across the intersecting street if there's handicap ramps on those sides. So we won't have them on all four, but at least the kids can get across safely. But they will put a stop bar in if they don't put the crosswalks in, so they'll still get done, and it sounds like it's getting close on their schedule, so I'll be working on that. Other than that, I don't have anything else going on, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start reaching out to contractors about putting those ramps in. They may not have the crosswalks this year painted, but we'll get it taken care of.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Public Works, Bob, you got anything?
We've been mostly concentrating on, we got leaves falling now, doing a lot of, curb cleaning, dumping the hell out of that machine down there. keeping
I
it
see you
clean.
doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob, is there a schedule for the street cleaning, or do you just do whatever,
Yeah.
Okay, when you all get a chance, from the fire department down to about our house, there's weeds that's almost above the top of the curbs.
We'll get down there.
Okay,
Yep, we'll get down there.
License committee, you don't have anything on that, do you, Dave?
No, what I have thought about doing with the amount of rental property and apparent, with 405 on Main, in order to strengthen a little hold for the city with rental properties, maybe if council would be willing, we can just double the cost of rental license.
What is a rental now, is it 100?
it's 100
That's 100?
per unit,
But that's
per unit.
for a year.
Fine.
I'd say maybe if we can double for up to a certain amount and then lower it for multiple amounts of units. I don't know.
What is,
I'd say at least go 150.
Does that go to the general fund? Or in the general fund?
Yeah.
I think, multi-unit discount or something for, the big boys, but, yeah.
I'd say for 1 to 25 units, certain price, and then 26 to 50 units. It would, and then above that would be another price, so we
But
could
we'll
go.
never have above 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't think, but
Not in our
I
lifetime.
didn't know what was
Not
coming
in our
down there.
lifetime.
So,
He'll have 34 when it's all said and done.
34, okay. I'd say single units. I don't know, 200 for the housing to get the property cleaned up and so forth, or multi-units. Those seem to be usually taken care of a little better,
Depends.
possibly. I don't know if we wanna go 200, 150 on the price break, whatever council thinks, or if we have that option.
I mean, I don't know that you can't do it, but it sounds like an awful lot to double it to me. I mean, just unless there's some additional cost involved, which you can try to cover.
Will this be done by resolution, right?
That makes me.
Has to be done in our ordinance? I was gonna say, it would be nice if we could waive the increase to this gentleman on Boone for the first years, just he's wrapping up that project, but, cause he's, I know it's put a lot of capital into that, and,
Well, I'd say with this project starting this year, he would be under this year's rental going into next year. We'd raise it next year, starting
They go out
fiscal
in
year.
January.
I forget when they're due. Are they due January 1st or March?
I
Yeah.
thought
March, I
January.
think they do March first, or, no, February.
February is when they
February.
go out.
When they're-
February is when the bills go out, yeah.
I mean, Dave, what you could do, you could do singles 150 and multiples at this time 125. And
Or
then
leave the multiples at 100,
uh,
or leave the multiples at 100.
yeah. I mean, just right now, then we look at it after next year and then maybe bump it up a little
Most
bit
of
more.
them single family homes, isn't it?
Huh?
Most of them are, yeah.
Yeah.
Do what?
Most of it's single family homes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most were multiples, 4, 8, and so forth, they've been declared single family now.
Well, you got the corner of Main and Boone is a multifamily. You got the old drugstore building is a multifamily. You got the,
Lamplight,
the Lamplights is another multi. So we got, with the school, we'll have 4 that will be multi-units.
right.
That's what you guys wanna do, but, I would leave the multifamily at 100 and do the singles for 150 day. I
That
mean,
sounds-
at
that
this
sounds
point,
good.
then move forward.
No, I think that sounds good.
Okay, somebody wanna make a motion?
I'll make a motion, we raise, single-family rental license to 150 and, multifamily remain the same at 100.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye,
Opposed?
that's all I got.
You need to do that by ordinance, Mayor. So,
Huh?
You need to do that by ordinance, but you
Okay.
can do it done by the end of the year, maybe November, December.
Okay. All right, Kim, you got the floor.
Okay, a whole lot. I got the second reading of ordinance 9124, an ordinance of the city of Bromley creating a new section of chapter 93 of the official code of ordinances of the city of Bromley, prohibiting the use of fireworks in the city park. Whereas the city of Bromley has expended considerable funds improving and adding to the Bromley City Park located generally north of Shelby Street and south of Pike Street in the city. Whereas the city council, in order to assure the safety of persons and property in the park and to prohibit damage to all services in the park, now therefore be ordained by the city of Bromley, section 1, that a new section of chapter 93 of the official code of ordinances of the city of Bromley is amended to read as follows, is added to read as follows. It shall be unlawful for any person to cause fireworks as defined in this chapter to be set off at any time within the confines of the Bromley City Park. Section 2, any person who violates any provision of section 1 of this ordinance shall be guilty of a misdemeanor and shall be fined not more than $250 for the first offense. And if a person is convicted of a second offense committed within 2 years of conviction for the first, such person shall be fined not more than $500 or imprisoned for not more than 30 days or both. Section 3, ordinances in conflict or the extent of such conflict repealed. Section 4, the invalidity of any section, subsection, or sentence of this ordinance shall not affect the remainder. Section 5, this ordinance shall take effect and be in full force after its passage, approved, and publication according to law.
Somebody make a motion that
I'll make a motion that we accept, 9124.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I've also got 2 resolutions. Mayor, one is to reappoint Greg Recton to the Telecommunications Board. I think he's indicated he's willing to do it.
Yeah.
Resolution 10124, a resolution of the city of Bromley, Kenton County, Kentucky, reappointing Greg Recton as Bromley's cluster representative to the Telecommunications Board of Northern Kentucky. Whereas the city of Bromley is entitled to a cluster representative with the Telecommunications Board of Northern Kentucky, and whereas the current representative desires to remain the cluster representative of the city, now therefore be resolved that the city of Bromley does reappoint Greg Recton as its cluster representative to the Telecommunications Board of Northern Kentucky, effective at the earliest time for his service to begin.
Okay, somebody make a motion.
Make a motion, we accept 10124.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
Also have a resolution, I got an email from Steve Arlinghouse, who used to be the judge executive, I think he's running the Housing Authority of Covington. The city of Covington had previously administered a program related to Section 8, and they did it on behalf of Bromley pursuant to an old interlocal agreement, I think going back to like 1984. But the city is no longer doing it, they kind of reassigned that to the Housing Authority of Covington. So I just got a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign this agreement. Resolution number 10224, a resolution of the city of Bromley, County, Kentucky, authorizing Mayor Bromley to sign an interlocal agreement with the Housing Authority of Covington to administer a housing choice voucher program formerly administered by the city of Covington. Whereas the city of Covington previously administered a housing choice voucher program for the city of Bromley, and whereas the city of Covington had transferred the operation of that program to the Housing Authority of Covington, and whereas Bromley desires for the Housing Authority of Covington to continue to operate the program for Bromley, now therefore be resolved that the mayor of the city of Bromley be and is hereby authorized to sign an interlocal agreement allowing the Housing Authority of Covington to operate the housing choice voucher program for Bromley.
Okay, somebody want to make a motion, we accept 10/2/24?
I'll make a motion, we accept resolution 10-2/24.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
That's all I have.
Okay. Ways and means, Mike?
I don't really have anything much at all. 3 months in, there's not a whole lot of activity, and I do know that the property taxes just now started coming in. Payments are starting to come in, which is a good thing. If you noticed a couple differences between last month and this month, it's Lori, our auditor, has come in and she cleaned up some of the end of year issues that need some movement, some of that data. That's all I got.
Park and playground, Tim, you got anything? No, okay.
Mike,
Yes.
let me jump in here. For those of you who are not aware, we did have another case of vandalism in the men's restroom. Somebody decided to kick a hole in the wall next to the men's urinal. It's been repaired between Jack and I. We got it looking good. I just want to go over what we discussed as far as the usage of the restrooms. Right now, what I have posted is that they'll be open on Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The rest of the week, they're closed down up until the 1st of November, and then we close completely, right?
Right.
Is that the way we're gonna do it?
Yeah, the only thing that I think that, I don't know if this has happened, Bob, but sometimes there's soccer teams down there on a Friday afternoon, I've noticed. I don't know if we could put a number on that door that if they're gonna be down there, maybe they could call you and have it open. Because this past Friday, they had a bunch of little kids down there,
How can you be sure it's a soccer team calling, not somebody just
Oh,
wanting to use?
well, I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
a bunch
I'm not gonna put my phone number out there,
No,
but I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Or
I
maybe
mean, if
put
you
the
wanna-
serious number under, say, if you're gonna hold a future,
Then
event, please, let us say, beforehand, so we can make it,
Right.
then keep the restaurant open,
They can be given a code to use
Huh?
it. They can be given a code to use
You like a coach or something?
it. A code, a 4-number code.
Oh, yeah, that'd be the
They can
easiest.
assign a code to
Code, okay, for like to get
to get whoever's in charge.
of the
Yeah.
teams that are down there. That's a good idea.
Well, when they fill out a permit,
Yeah.
you could include the code on the permit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. That within that, yeah. Okay, all right, well,
I do have one question.
yeah,
Last month, we mentioned that we're gonna do something with the bleachers down there. Replace them or whatever at the park.
Yeah.
Are we doing them in wood or what are we doing? Do you know?
and,
Oh, he's checking both ways, wood or metal, seeing which will be the best, okay? And cost wise too, you know.
Are those in such bad shape that they can't be pressure washed and stained to save some money? They are in bad shape?
You just gotta watch out with the wood or chip, the bones, somebody sit on, get a splinter on, it's gonna be our butt, you know?
Okay.
It's gonna be their.
They're right.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I know.
But they're
Yeah.
split really bad. It's not a splinter, it'd be a.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Insurance grant, maybe?
Yeah, I don't have anything for this meeting.
Okay.
Any renewal will be coming up before you know it. I did have a question though for you. You said the crosswalks, they couldn't do crosswalks because of ADA accessibility? Okay. I'll look into some grants for ADA accessibility. Usually those are 100% matching. We can get them, so I'll look into that.
Oh, thank you.
Did you check on the payment of the insurance?
You don't know, I did. That was the short, you said it was short and,
It was 14 grand last year. I've only seen 7 grand come through this year.
okay. And but that payment, you noticed that in August, was it?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
August, okay. I will go back and check. I'm so
Do
sorry.
they usually deal, they let you pay it twice a year, or is it usually one time?
In the past, it was always paid at one time, and there's three bills. There was the workman's comp, liability, and property, I think, were the three.
Okay, under my report, we have started the records retention work, has begun. She's been here 3 days, and her name is Sharon Eversole, in case anybody was in here, want to mention to her, but she's in here twice a week, okay? And this is a grant that we got. It's not costing the city nothing. It's something that we desperately need. And she's got some good help, that people that come down here and help her too, know what they're doing, so, I think she's gonna be here for quite a while, you know?
No doubt.
Yeah, you know,
And she's gotten through, I'm gonna say, 30 files,
wow.
and we probably got a couple thousand. If not that, we might even be more.
Is she disposing of things?
No. No, we're gonna separate it, or she's going through it, we're gonna separate it, and then we're gonna do it again to make sure, because we know what we can't get rid of it. We're just going through it right now and not tearing nothing up until we know exactly.
Trying to index a little better.
Yes.
That's not an easy process.
No,
I mean, for someone to come in here just whole, she's doing really good. She has to identify, first she has to identify the purpose of the file by reading the whole thing, everything in there. She has to determine whether it's an executive issue, a legislative issue, and so on and so forth. Then it has to be broken down to, is it taxation involved? Is it a multitude of issues? She has to determine that to find one letter, or one number that she can assign that file to. Once the number's on there, then you can look and see, can we destroy this document or not?
Yeah.
Based upon the dates, she has to include every date that's in that file.
Yeah.
She has to determine what that date range is, and then she has to then we'll have to go through this whole shebang again and see how much we can destroy. After looking through some of the files she's gotten so far, I think we're gonna reduce that down by 75% at least. Somewhere in there.
then we gotta inform the state what we're gonna get rid of and all that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff has to be put on a form. Each file has to have a form, a special form that the state's gotta have. And it tells them what was destroyed, and all they do is just archive it in case somebody has an issue.
Okay. Need a motion for committee acceptance?
Make a motion, we accept committee reports.
Second.
All in favor? Anybody got any old business they need to bring up?
When's the pantry gonna be installed?
Should be this month. I was hoping to have it in sooner, but Bob said that he called to dig. So we had to make sure there weren't any lines under that lot. We're clear to go. We just gotta get the auger out and dig the holes and get them out there. So soon.
I talked to Tony Butler today.
Yeah,
Can we get together, you show me where you want them, we'll mark it,
Yeah, what do you wanna do it tomorrow or?
Tomorrow be fine. What time are you available?
Between 9 and 11, and then I've got a break. And
About,
then,
about around 10 o'clock.
yeah, we can do that.
About 10?
Yeah, 10, meet you over there at the corner, Shelby and Pleasant.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he said just mark it, mark where you want them, and then we'll bore and insert the posts, and then we'll concrete, have the pour concrete and whatever.
Okay. Do you know how long that's gonna take to set? Couple days? Okay. All right, thanks, Bob.
On the vacation policy, on the missed hours, how did, like, does she just make up the hours for missing the meeting?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so is that really a vacation if you have to make up your hours?
Well, I mean, I thought that was a fair thing to do, you know what I mean? If
So,
she's here.
do they not get paid for their vacation, is that the problem, or?
No, they don't get paid for taking vacation.
I'm sorry?
They don't get paid for vacation time.
Okay,
No, you know, they only get paid when they work, that's it, they're only part-time, you know.
okay, I was just trying to understand what's behind that.
Yeah.
And the other thing I have, in case no one's been made aware of it, that the cemetery issue has been resolved. Rightful owner has been declared. Duke Energy will be hosting a cleanup sometime in November. And there will be a nonprofit established in order to have funds to maintain it going forward once it's been totally cleaned up. We're hoping to get the community involved with some of the cleanup project going forward.
Say December?
Duke will be there sometime, hopefully in November. I'm waiting for a date.
How was it resolved, Jim?
According to the attorney for the owner,
That Mr. Zeri?
yeah, he has, according to the email, Mr. Wortman has stated that he does not own the property. So, and the nonprofit is based on the owner having heirs in the cemetery.
Is that consistent with what you know about it, Tim? Good.
Okay, yeah. Old business, that's it. Anybody got new business? Bring up.
What's going on with this? What do we do with the safe that was in here? Is it still there?
It's right outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with it once everything's?
I don't know, but I've been meaning to get it down the basement, but it's kind of scary trying to take it down that basement.
That's big.
It's empty right now, I mean, you
Yeah.
can sell it, you can sell it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it, it's interesting to play. I can put it up for sale.
Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I was just curious what you guys were gonna do with it. I mean,
Yeah.
it may have a little bit of value to it.
Yeah, contact the safe company,
Huh?
contact the safe company,
Declare it surplus.
It's an heirloom, that's for sure.
yeah.
You could probably get a couple $100 of scrap on that thing.
You're gonna have to go through that procedure with
Right,
surplus,
yeah.
property.
Okay. Well, I'll get it advertised and see if somebody will put bids on. I'll
Yeah.
try to get a serial model number and something that they can.
Do we need another safe?
I don't know.
I got that.
Possible a safe company would let you swap out and give you something else, and then they can use it or sell it or whatever they want.
That's for
Well,
somebody else to
can I
determine.
let that, or this, can we do that
I think you can do that.
without going through the, okay, all right, I'm not getting.
Do we have to still declare it surplus if we're gonna?
About if you just swap it out for something you're looking for.
Okay, I'll try that angle first. Okay, we don't have no communications, bills. Want to make a motion, we pay the bills?
So moved.
Huh?
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Make a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, if any of y'all want to stand around and meet the candidates that are running for it,
So I know we spoke last time about the vacation business checks and things, or
Right.
excuse me, not vacation business checks. We spoke about how people to pay their city ordinances and everything.
Yeah.
We've kind of streamlined that. I got with Miss Kathy and also got with Miss Brittany in
Yeah.
reference, I told her to speak to you. But
Yeah.
basically, everything goes directly to Miss Julie over at the Park Hills, City Building,
Right.
because she's obviously there all the time. So, I think you guys are looking at putting that on the social
Yeah,
media,
yes.
and
Yeah.
so with that, and then, that's, if you guys have anything for me, just let me know.
Okay. No, that worked out much better. You know.
I think so, yeah, because it was kind of confusing even with my guys, especially with the new hires coming in. It was something that I've never really actually dealt with until recently, so want to make sure we do that correctly,
Okay,
so.
appreciate that, okay. Okay, so we got a meet and greet tonight, so the council, a couple of council people are here, you can call